Hey everyone, it's MrGames.com here, and today is the first day of Nerdcon. We are currently sitting in the main performance hall thingy, and yeah, this con is so nice. It's really weird kind of walking through here, and I'm like, oh, I remember this too. But yeah, we're about to go and grab some stuff to eat because we literally rushed here just so that we could make it to almost probably our favorite part of Nerdcon, which is Juvenilia.
And she wondered, tried to imagine what lay beneath its thin material.
Oh my God.
Dear sirs, I would like to know why you took Family Ties off the air. It was one of the best shows on television. Not like those new stupid shows like Nearly Departed and Day by Day.
I have a friend named Jan. She's Chinese. She's different from me than chalk from cheese.
Also, I am still wondering what dudes might be hiding beneath their t-shirts. Was anyone else like, yeah, what's under there?
So we just got out of the panel. I think that's probably going to be my favorite panel that we went to.
It's going to be hard to top.
I know.
It's going to be hard to top.
It's just...
It reminds me of why I loved this con so much last year.
Yeah.
What panel was it?
It was how to write straight characters, and I learned so much about straight people and straight culture and all of these things.
It was pretty funny. I'll cut in a clip here so you can see the introductions at least and people talking about it.
Yeah.
How do you keep yourself from writing only one token straight character?
First, I'd like to say, while I'm not straight, I do have a lot of straight friends. I think straight definitely is complex. There are lots of ways to be straight. I'm still learning about them. The internet helps, so I get some information there, and then every form of media that is mass produced. So I look at that to try to get that.
I went looking for, online communities where straight people gather, and told them I was doing research into what exactly straight meant, and strangely enough, not too many of them answered me, so I'm a little bit baffled about what this whole thing is.
Did you know that straights love doing a thing around Halloween time where they'll put out Halloween skeletons, but if they have two Halloween skeletons lying next to each other in their decorations, they'll make sure they put boobs on one of the skeletons so that you know it's a lady skeleton hanging out with her heterosexual boy skeleton. The straights do so many interesting things.
It was awfully funny. The panelists were fantastic and the audience was really clever. There were really funny questions and stuff.
Great.
I even got to ask a question, which is really good. Yeah, it was a really entertaining.
Yeah, because it was sort of a parody of all of the panels, which I'm sure many of you have seen.
I think primarily it was a parody of the one that happened at Denver Comic Con that raised a big stink. What was that?
It was, so there was a women in comic books panel, which sounds really cool, and it sounds like you would want to go to it, except literally every single panelist was a man.
It was all men doing a How to Write Women in Comics panel, and no one saw that was a problem at all. And I think that. So the question I asked in here was at the end when they were towards the end of the questions even I sort of said, hey, do you think it's at all problematic to be having a straight representation panel without having a straight white man included on the panel? And so I was sort of playing on the same thing, right? And so one of the people even answered well, I have a degree in women's studies, and so I studied. And I think that was one of the answers to the women in comic books panel was that one of the men on the panel had a degree in women's studies or he had studied women's literature. And so that was part of the initial excuse for having him.
Except men who do comics with women, their feet are always in as if they're in high heels. They're just standing on tiptoes.
Some people just can't draw feet. Feet are hard.
Feet are hard.
It was pretty funny to have this whole thing riffing on that. I think that, like I said, I think that panel probably fired a lot of it off, and I think her comment about having the degree was part of that too, which was really funny. But that was kudos again for this if this is the last time that this con's going to be, it's going to be really sad because that was an awesome panel.
Yeah.
And the community like here.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's so good. Like it's so different than every other thing. Like the way people are interacting and the questions people are asking and communicating and stuff like that.
And everyone here are really clever nerds, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like they're just all giant nerds. It's great.
It's less of a cult of personality like convention where people are here just to see someone or shake their hand or get an autograph or do something like that.
They're
People
here
are really
because
more
it's
involved
good.
in the topic and the community and the things that are happening. So it's much less looking for that one person to meet. Like I love this place. This is really, really awesome. I'll definitely be sad to see this one go.
I know.
So we just wrapped up Super Fight. So we've really got two things to summarize here. We did we went to the afternoon variety show and saw a really amazing presentation about how to give a presentation, among other things. Like I'll put in a couple of clips here of some of the stuff that we shot, but we saw there was this really awesome how to give a 10-minute presentation in 9 minutes with 8 bullet points, right, or 8 facts. Right? It was actually really good. I filmed the whole thing so that Presley and I can both study it because I do presentations at work, and Presley's doing more and more presentations and panels, so it was fantastic advice. Looking forward to it.
You will maybe be here, maybe one of these things will help you. So the title of the workshop is How to Give a 10-Minute Talk in 9 minutes with 8 tips. Tip number 2 is skip something. Skip something, leave it out.
My head is so wrapped around Super Fight now. That's all I can think about. So Super Fight was awesome. And Guacanati has now been replaced by Soup.
JK, Guacanati will never be replaced.
Oh yeah, that's true. Although we did
a member of the Guacanati.
We did learn what the actual ASL meaning of Guacanati is, but we're not going to say it. That was pretty funny though. Yeah. Although it was another amazing round of Super Fight. I didn't think in a million years they would top last year's Super Fight or be as good as last year's Super Fight, but it was definitely as good as last year's Super Fight.
Wait, Midwestern moms.
Midwestern moms. Potatoes.
Potato for Prince.
I know, a potato and a bowl of soup both. Did the soup win? Yes, of course soup won. Soup and potato both won. And then there were all kinds of bee stuff. There was other things we can't talk about, but
there
it was
there are bees, and then there were sign language. There's lots of sign language.
Lots of sign language. Yeah, the sign language.
Jake
the sound guy. Jake the sound guy. Jake. I don't know if it was the same sign language guy from last year or not that was laughing so hard during What's in Your Bag, Mr. Biff.
And you bring me so much pleasure.
So we'll put a link to last year's where we have some stuff down there to go over.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I am David, the sign language guy.
Who, by the way, told me before the show started, he is a huge fan of Super Fight and is going to play it tonight. That card is going home with David. That was awesome. Oh God, no. It's so broken now.
Yeah.
Now that, no.
Yeah, don't get too excited because, David, your attribute is having spatulas as hands. Don't steal my thunder. And also, signing the entirety of the Hamilton musical. That was randomly picked, I swear to God.
That was unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
But
really,
I'm starving.
Really, I'm sorry.
So I think we're gonna shut this thing down for the night and go upstairs and eat, and then we'll see you tomorrow for more awesome Nerdcon-ness.
Yeah.
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 So yeah, click subscribe down there if you haven't. I can't remember.
There.
Yeah, right over there.
Unless it's mirrored, then
yeah, down
it's
there.
there.
Yeah, go down there. Yeah, go down there and click the subscribe button. Follow more Nerdcon, more con stuff as we go through it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Get us out of here.
So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye, guys.